just full of things that we use for our protest. Oh, that is just very colorful.
And it's connected to your...
Well, our group is just very important. And we have... I've been a peace activist since the 1960s when I was in high school, and my government took young men and sent them over to Vietnam to fight people they didn't know for a reason they didn't understand. And one of them was my sister's boyfriend who was sent over. And 6 months later, he sent her a gift, which was the ear of one of the Vietnamese men that he had killed, that he wanted her to wear as a necklace. I thought it was so disgusting and dehumanizing that I started looking more into what was this war all about, why were we there, why was my government lying to me, and what could we do about it? So I became an anti-war activist in high school, and I was ever since. And after the 9/11 attacks in the United States, I saw my government was going to rush into war in Afghanistan, wanted to go to war in Iraq, and I said, whoa, this is not a good idea. So a group of women, we got together and we created a new organization called Code Pink, which is pink to say there are other ways to deal with conflicts and not to use it as an excuse to go to war. For the last 20 years, we have been trying to stop our government from going into places like Afghanistan, like Iraq, like Libya. We've been trying to take money away from the military budget and put it into people's needs like healthcare and housing and education, money to address the climate crisis. We have been also focusing on this issue of Israel and Palestine, trying to advocate for the rights of Palestinians. We traveled to Gaza many times. Here's a little Donald Trump in prison on your hands, which he certainly does. Benjamin, this is my home in Washington, in Capitol Hill. When October 7th happened and Israel began its massive attack on the Palestinians in Gaza, we became more involved. And in fact, I've been going every single day to Congress for the last 6 months, trying to convince them that the problem did not start on October 7th. It started decades ago, and if we didn't address the issue of the oppression of the Palestinian people, there would never be peace. In terms of things that I have learned and liked and don't like, one of the horrible things is how these people in Congress and in the White House, they don't represent us. They represent the big weapons companies. They represent the pro-Israel lobby, not the people who want a ceasefire and don't want to keep sending more weapons to Israel. And some of them are very evil, heartless people who call us the terrorists because we're trying to stop innocent children from being killed and starved. On the positive side, I work with some of the best people around the world and here in the United States, people who are compassionate, who are caring, who want to see our country live at peace with the rest of the world, not to be the big bully that's trying to dominate the world. And I think in the end, we will be successful.